what is your happy weight? Because your happy weight may not be what it was in its 30s. It may not be what it is like in its 40s, depending at what age you're at right now. Focusing on something that is sustainable, that is still healthy and creating health in your body, right? But it also can fit into your social life as well as keeping you mentally healthy. Welcome back to the Freedom Health Show. I'm Dr. Matt Gianforte, and today we are going to tackle one of the biggest challenges in weight loss, and that is maintaining the progress while still enjoying your life, right? It's common to feel torn between sticking to your goals and indulging in foods that you love and experiences that you love. But what if you didn't have to choose, right? I often find this is a huge issue with people, right? They want to reach this weight loss goal, yet they're not willing to change the social part that got them to the weight that they don't like, right? But is there a balance between the two and finding a common ground? So we're going to discuss strategies to help find that balance, including setting some realistic expectations. And then we're going to explore intermittent fasting as a powerful tool to maintaining this weight loss. So as always, my mission and my goal is to help give you the freedom to achieve optimal health. And you can get more resources at LIfeWorksKC.com. Get on our email list. Just connect in. You can always call us for help as well at 913-441-2293 for a more personalized approach. So let's dive in, okay? Maintaining weight loss starts with understanding yourself and your limits. It's about balance, not perfection. Identifying habits that lead to weight gain and decide what compromises you're willing to make in order to achieve long-term success, right? So for instance, if you love dessert or you love dining out, find a way to incorporate these without undoing your progress, right? And so this could mean like portion control, limiting treats to only special occasions, right? Or offsetting these indulgences with healthier meals. The biggest challenge, and I've talked to you guys about this before, and I talk to patients about this all the time. Setting realistic expectations are really, really important, okay? So what is your happy weight? And I think we have to address this today, okay? Because your happy weight may not be what it was in its 30s, okay? In fact, it may not be what it is like in its 40s, depending at what age you're at right now. But focusing on something that is sustainable, that is still healthy and creating health in your body, right? But it also can fit into your social life as well as keeping you mentally healthy, rather than always working to get to this point that just isn't a reality. I will oftentimes have to redirect people. And I have to redirect people. They come in, they're 190 pounds, right? And they want to lose 80 pounds. And it's just not a reality, okay? It could be if you're willing to do every single thing absolutely perfect all the time, and you're probably going to cut out social events, and you're probably going to stay away from all desserts, and you're going to have to eat perfect and probably starve yourself a little bit and really dial in everything. Could you reach it? Yeah, you may be able to reach it, right? But what is it worth to get to that point? Or do you want to find this balance? This is where people stop trying to lose weight and they just give up because they're not setting their goals within a reality. They're not setting it into an achievable area, right? And so setting the right goals is really, really important, but having this balance is also important. So one of the most effective tools that I have found in maintaining weight loss is intermittent fasting. So where people have the biggest challenges, I find, is Saturday and Sunday, right? Because that's when your social events are going to be. I really probably should say Friday night, Saturday, and part of the day on Sunday. So this is when most of your social events are going to happen. And then when Monday comes, Monday through Friday, hey, it's easy. We're distracted. We're back on our schedule. We're back on our healthier life, right? And so we can get focused back in again. So intermittent fasting has been a way to help maintain your weight while blending in some of these social things as well. And I have found it really successful for myself, okay? And this isn't about restricting what you eat, but it's really about controlling when you eat more so, okay? A popular method of intermittent fasting is a 16-8 approach. So this is when you're fasting for 16 hours and eating during an 8-hour feeding window, okay? So you adjust your fasting days based upon your schedule, right? So during fasting periods, your body is going to tap in to the stored fat. And think of your body, it's got two different gas tanks, right? You've got a gas tank of fat, which most of us have about 40 days of storage in there, okay? Maybe more in America. And then we've got a sugar gas tank, right? And that sugar gas tank for anybody is really only going to be about 2 days, maybe 2.5, 3 days, okay? Depending on your energy levels. And so when we exhaust this energy tank of sugar, our body has to transition and be efficient to go burn the fat, right? Well, our metabolisms have become very broken in America. And so this balance of going back and forth from fat to sugar burning is been destroyed. And so reintegrating that into your body is very critical to a long-term healthy metabolic reset and helping to stabilize these insulin levels, helping to tap into your energy stores of fat, right? And that transition period is oftentimes not always comfortable, okay? You can get things, what they call like the keto flu. You can feel nauseous, fatigued, and sometimes it's difficult to make that transition and people just give up, right? But intermittent fasting can help us get to that a little bit easier and allow that transition to happen a little more fluidly over time, okay? So by not eating, you're going to start to burn up your sugar stores, and hopefully you're not filling those sugar stores up during your feeding hours. And so you start to get into that fat burning stage a little bit more. And this flexibility around that time frame kind of allows you to have some special meals here and there once you get to your ideal weight to keep you on track. Remember, intermittent fasting, it can vary a little bit for everybody, and it's not a restrictive diet plan, okay? What intermittent fasting is it gives you this feeding window. Yes, you want to eat healthier during that feeding window, okay? And some days you still want to avoid those desserts and those sugary things, right? And so if we avoid that stuff Monday through Friday, and then we take it and put it into a dessert into our meal plan, say on Friday and Saturday, and then we take Sunday through Friday again to detoxify that out and allow us to burn down that sugar tank and start to tap into that fat tank, we can maintain this really beautiful balance between our sugar burning system and our fat burning system. You know, there's some other popular intermittent fasting methods, okay? And one that I like to actually alternate days on how much I fast and how much I feed. So oftentimes I will do a 24-hour fast 1 day a week. So on Monday, I'll do a 24-hour fast to reset myself. And then on Tuesday, what I'll do is I'll flip that to a 16-hour fasting period and an 8-hour feeding period. Wednesday, I'll go to an 18-hour fasting and a 6-hour feeding. And then Thursday, I'll go back to the 16-8. And then Friday, I'll go back to the 18-6. And then that allows me this balance back and forth. And I challenge my body just enough, but yet I get the food and the nutrients that I need during that feeding period. So hopefully this is a little bit more clear on how you can help to maintain your weight and that balance between social as well as getting some of the things you love and maintaining your weight at the same time. Everything is about a balance, okay? But sometimes we have to be a little bit out of balance to get to our goal and then find that balance to then maintain a long-term success. Hey, if you find this helpful and you want to start to utilize intermittent fasting as a tool to balance blood sugars, to burn down your sugar tanks and get into your fat burning mode, then just start to try some of the 16-8 fasting or the 18-6 fasting. And just start some of this every day and you'll see you'll get into this blend and it'll be much easier for you long term. Hey, you can always get more information at LIfeWorksKC.com, and you can always give us a call if you want some personalized help at 913-441-2293. Until next time, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and join our email list and get continued support for your health.